Hey, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. We are the Odds Couple. I'm Peter Loshak. He's Mike Brenner. This is the NBA Odds Couple show for Friday, January 6th. Mike Brenner, let's throw the record up. You swept the board with your straight bets last night, and you had a teaser that two sides won, and one of the legs lost by a half point.
Of a point.
And not only did it lose by a half point, but then the line pretty soon after our show went down, so you would have gotten a push. And, of course, a push at betonline teasers, the ties reduced. So you would have gotten a partial
But you know what?
winner.
It's climbing back out. I went 1-0 in hockey last night, went 2-1 or 3-1 in college basketball, so feel pretty good about it.
Sounds good. And even I went 2-1 last night, which
fantastic.
is amazing. Where the hell did that come from? All right, so here we go. So now we got 8 games on the card tonight, and I'll tell you what, Mike Brenner, there's a few sort of, classic situations. I'm feeling a little bit good about this card. A few classic situations. Let's start with the first one, the Cleveland Cavaliers, right? Yeah. They're off a loss, and they're rested, and they're going up against the Nets, who are off a back-to-back.
I'm hearing LeBron James may be sitting out tonight.
Right. I mean, that's the other thing is that Kyrie Irving, of course, missed the last 3 games.
I heard he's going to be out too.
Right,
yeah.
And then you got Kevin Love, who
he's
questionable. And then
10-foot.
You think
pole,
so?
baby.
Okay, all right. Okay,
anyway.
Yeah. I mean, the Cavs are off of a day of rest and home loss to the Bulls, but the Nets again.
And that's a frustrated team. Robin Lopez said that he is absolutely pissed off at the youth. They're not grabbing it. They're not coming out. Their first unit is not attacking. And when that happens, they might bounce back tonight. So
exactly. And the problem is you're just giving them so many points.
I can't back them Nets. Just can't back them Nets. Yeah.
And then let's see. The next one that I was thinking about was then the other one, the obvious one, Memphis and Golden State. And the thing is that you got to remember last game, Golden State State lost to Memphis, which is doesn't sit well with them.
Didn't just lose. They got pretty whooped up. And that's one of their 5 losses this year, Pete. And I read an article that was already brought up between the players. They remember that loss.
Right.
And when somebody says that, this is the game. They finally cover a first half. I'm all over it.
Right.
They're so due for a first half cover. It's sick. So, Pete, I'm on it. Jump on it. Give me the best shot line.
All right. It is going to be a little bit high. It's 8.
I'm okay with it.
Minus 111.
Hey, revenge games
111.
play in the heads of these guys. And, they're not happy with their really last performance. They were a little sloppy at times. Portland went on a 28-4 run. Are you freaking kidding me?
Right.
They're not going to let that happen, and they let that happen in the second quarter, Pete.
Right.
So nobody can tell me that tonight they're not coming out saying, hey, we're not going to implode again. We're absolutely going to blow up. Boom, here we go.
All right. I mean, it was obvious to me, and I thought it was like the obvious play of the card. I will go on it with you as well, Mike Brenner.
Jump
Golden
in there,
State,
baby. That car's going to the bank.
All right. And then I'm thinking about the total. The total also, I jumped on the total was really low when it opened on the overnight line. I think I got 213.5. Now it's up to 214.5 or 215. Golden State, I've been sometimes off with my reads on Golden State totals, but this is a very low total for Golden State. And Memphis has gone over in 6 out of the last 7 games. Now, the reports are that they're not happy with their lapses on defense, so maybe they're going to be looking to clamp down. But are they going to be able to slow them down at all?
And even with that, and that is true and it's valid, but they're on the road at Golden State, and you're going to have a hard time. If you want to stay in this game, you're going to have to run. It's not going to be a lockdown half-court defense. Pistol Pete, I just think Memphis is in for too much tonight. I really do.
Yeah, geez, and the first half total
What's the team total more or less? And I'm jumping on it this time.
Let me see. Okay. The team total would be, the line is, the full game line is about 13, and the, actually here, I have the team total.
Now I'm thinking 117. I should be in that range.
I have the Pinnacle team total right here. Golden State Warriors, it is over 114 minus 111.
I'm taking it.
Really?
I'm taking the 114, buddy.
Okay.
Yep, over 114.
Over 114. It seems good. Yeah.
All
right, I'll take it with you.
Jump in there, Pistol, Dennis. You might as well just let's make it a trifecta, Dennis. Get in there.
114 minus 111.
I'm in. He's finally going to start betting.
And
my God, it's about time.
I'm also thinking about the first half over. Why not just that? It's 110 and a half or 111.
That's one of those what the hell picks.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Okay, and I can get at the the problem is it's weird. It opened at 111 and a half. Now the Chris books are down to 110 and a half minus 115 on the under. Now why would that happen?
I don't know, but if Memphis is, I'm just telling you right now, they're going to come out running, and this is one, Pete. You take the computer, throw it out the window, trends, everything.
Yeah.
Ego.
Yeah.
These guys, this is emotion. We got to get this team early. Look what they did to us.
Yeah.
One of the 5 losses. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I won't worry about it.
Take it, baby. Pull that trigger.
I'll take the first half over. I'm going to get 110 and a half minus 105. That's at the Chris books.
You remember
right
that
now.
one of our viewers that was catching hell at home because he kept running around the house telling his honey, "Hey, baby, pull the trigger."
Was that Guan White?
No, Guan don't get in trouble
George
with
Zimmerman?
his wife. No, it wasn't him. I forget who it was. We could find out. Speaking of which, we had some viewers viewers last night, a bunch, sent their Twitter pictures with their tickets for cash-in tickets. I'm telling you, Pete, we're helping a lot of people. We're doing it for free, and we're being very, very effective. So thank you guys for your loyalty and your support. It goes a long way. And thank you for the kind words. We're doing the best we can. And you know what? We're doing a good job,
That's true.
Pete.
Helps my
we're
depression.
Two pretty
as well.
nice guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, so we're all over a Golden. Is that it for the Golden State game? I'm going to be on the first half over. You're not going to take that with me, and I'm going to be on the first half with you and the team total
That's
with
right.
you.
We're going to drive that one to the bank.
All right, that sounds good. Then here's another one that I'm going to take. And this is a little bit of a big balls play, but I'm going to take it. If it loses, I don't care. I'm going to take Sacramento against the Clippers. Now I know Chris Paul's coming back. Sacramento though is off of a loss that they're pissed off about. Miami, they feel like they should have won. And again, a lot of times when these stars go out, the first game or two, the team does well, and when they come back, the first game or two, it's just they tend to flop. Not always, but it's just the way that I'm thinking.
It's a chemistry thing, and it's normal.
So now you got, and the Clippers are also 7-12 ATS on the road.
Clippers
They're not a great road team.
That's a game that's got too many factors. You got injuries, you got a lot of stuff, and you always have the other side with DeMarcus Cousins and Rudy Gay. And between the two of them, there's always something happening, whether it's an injury or there's, but the team's got 15 wins right now. They're playing pretty good according to what, where they think they should be this part of the season. But Clippers is a dumpster fire for me, as big man on campus would say. I'm off of that one.
But why not on Sacramento? I'm going to take Sacramento.
Okay, that's a big balls play.
It is a big balls play, but it's just one play. If it loses,
what's the line?
I'll take
it's a pick 'em, right?
It's pick 'em, but I'm going to take the Heritage line, which is still at +1 -110. So I'm going to take Heritage.
Why not the first half, Pistol Pete?
Well, yeah. Why not the first half?
I think you ought to jump. Let's jump in together. Let's do it.
Are you sure?
Sacramento first half.
Okay, all right. We're going to get pick 'em -106. That's at Pinnacle.
Yep, because Paul's not playing, Griffin's not playing.
No, I heard Paul is going to play.
He is going to play.
Yeah.
Ooh,
well,
that's why you like the chemistry thing. I do too,
right.
Because Austin Rivers just had one of the best games
Austin
he's had.
Rivers playing great.
So now that's going to call. I like it. I'm on it. Sack first half.
I heard that Chris Paul is going to be back.
Okay, that's
for
good
sure.
then.
I might have been wrong, but all right. And then let's see what else. Houston, of course, a juggernaut.
Wow,
they've contributed a lot of positive units to your
record. They
record.
covered that first half last night. You know what? They did not cover the game.
That's right. Yeah. Great call on that one. So now they're on a back-to-back. They're going up against Orlando.
Good Orlando team.
Yeah. So I don't know. Is there? You have any play on that one?
What I do have is it's tough on the actual line itself because I think Orlando will battle. How tired is Houston? I don't know.
Yeah.
Eric Gordon's stepping up, but I'm going to be putting Houston in a 3-team teaser, so we'll get to that later.
We'll get to that in a second. Yeah. And then we have both Minnesota and Philly, and both, of course, Minnesota and Philly, very talented teams, a lot of youngsters, but young, not putting it together, but showing flashes of brilliance.
Well, there's a ton of talent.
Right.
And most of it came from Kentucky.
Yeah, and they're both playing tonight as road underdogs. Do you like either one of them or nothing, or both of them?
No, I'm going with the Lakers on the first half in the Minnesota game.
Oh, no, the Minnesota playing Washington. The Lakers are playing
Washington.
Lakers are playing Miami.
Yeah. I'm going with Washington in the first half against Minnesota.
Why is that? Tell us why.
Well, because you've got Bradley Beal and John Wall, and I'll take that over that. It's a ton of talent on the other side, but it's scrambled. There's no plan. It's like they're just calling plays off their hip, just pulling from the hip, and you're not getting a lot of assists. A team that don't have a lot of assists, Pistol Pete, it's the signs of a selfish team, and not that they're just selfish. Maybe they just haven't gelled yet. It's going to take time. Thibodeau has his hands full, but he's the guy to get it done. Lakers are absolutely in a bad spot.
Minnesota.
I mean Minnesota. Minnesota. But the Lakers. Shit, now you got me bouncing all over the place. All right, Washington, Pete, okay, they know it's a must-win type of thing. On these type of games, they got to get these wins. They can't afford to take a night off. Gortat's going to step up tonight. I think he's going to have a big game, but I look for Bradley Beal to be the unseen weapon tonight. I think he's going to be sharp. What's the best shop line for Washington first half?
-2.5, -103. That's a Pinnacle.
Okay. So you got me all messed up with that.
All right, and for that one, I was also thinking about the over. Washington's been a big over trend, more 50-50 recently, and I know that Minnesota likes to try to, supposedly Thibodeau loves defense, but I feel like that's not how this team is really going to get it done. They're going to score with their talent.
I think you're right, and I also think that right now John Wall's in a little zone, so over. I don't know.
I'm going to take the first half over.
Pull that trigger,
106.5 -112.
Okay.
Again, I might get burned on that one, but I'll take it. And then the Philly game, I'm tempted to take Philly on the first half against Boston. I mean, I know Boston's obviously been a great team ATS on the year, but Philly's off of 2 straight-up wins, and
and they got confidence. They're rolling on some momentum, buddy. That's hard to stop. And I think Boston may just kind of take, hey, this is Philly coming in.
It's just Philly is. I'm thinking them on the first half and maybe like the first quarter.
How much could you grab on the half?
Let's see.
The full game
is 11.5, and like I've said before, Philly is the kind of team that I've said that we've seen this all year. They do unusually well in the first half, and then sometimes collapse.
They collapse and get tired
in the second half, or even just in the fourth quarter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you could have
they've
Philly,
lost a lot of games in the fourth quarter this year.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you have Philly and they're covering with 7 minutes to play, that's definitely not in the bank at all. So, but I'm thinking
got
about
something there. They do come out quick.
You could take Philly at +7, or maybe even the first quarter. You know what? I will. I'll take Philly on the first quarter.
He's talking himself
whatever
into
it is. I'll take the pinnacle opener Philly on the first quarter.
Okay, I like that, Pete.
Now, and I will also take them on the first half. +7 minus 105.
Yeah.
+7 minus 105. That's the bet on.
I got a feeling Pistol Pete might be sweeping the board tonight.
Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. All right. What else do you have for us, Mike?
I got the Lakers on the first half.
Okay.
Luke Walton said,
Sure?
somebody's going to have to step up. Yeah, I'm sure. I like it. I think they just got to get this thing done. They're a little frustrated, and right now Walton said somebody has just got to grab the leadership role, is what he said. And tonight I think you're going to see some guys scrambling to say, you know what, this guy deserves good play from us. Let's get it done. I think they bounce back. This team is really lopsided in the last 15 to 20 games. So best shot line, Pistol Pete, should be about 1 or 1.5.
For the Lakers on the first half.
Yeah, because they're favored tonight.
Yeah.
You know
we
that.
can give you -1, -106.
Yeah,
That's the
I
pinnacle
like it.
line.
And when they're at home, they just have that. Remember the beginning of the year, they were just doing so well at home. They were focused.
But they got a lot of young guys now. It's sort of like a little bit more into the grind of the year, and they're on a back-to-back. And
they
so,
are. And you know what? Also, but what Walton said means everything to me. And this is a guy come now. If he had come from a team, Phoenix Suns or something, it'd be different, right? He is underneath, the coaching reps of Steve Kerr, so he knows pretty much how to get this team momentumly going, and they got to do it at home. Pete. I like in that first half.
All right, I guess that's about it.
All right, now I got a three-team teaser.
Three-team teaser. All right, let's hear it.
We're going to do it through BetOnline, baby.
Plus 120, 6 points, 3 teams.
Let's hit it first with Milwaukee.
All right, Milwaukee. That'll put you at where is that? Milwaukee. That'll put you at plus a half.
Plus a half. It should. Houston Rockets.
And that'll put you at plus a half.
Exactly. And Golden State Warriors.
And Golden
tonight.
State. That'll put you at -7.
I love it. I don't think I'm going to lose by half a point tonight, Pistol.
Yeah,
Pete.
that Milwaukee game is, of course, second on the back-to-back, and that burned us last. So this one, I'm just kind of like...
Yeah, it's okay, but it's a revenge game.
Yeah, I think
it's a revenge game. Not a revenge game,
game,
but they played New York, and Antetokounmpo got the game-winning shot. All right, they're coming in to Milwaukee now. New York is, and New York just too old with the veterans,
I think they were a little tired after the last game.
I think they are.
Right.
I really do. Carmelo Anthony, especially when you already know he doesn't play defense. Boom, I like it.
Yeah,
I'm going to take it.
Yeah, I would be leaning Milwaukee here. It's just 5.5.
The line itself, I'm off on that one.
All right. Good show. I guess that's
Great
about
show.
it. Anything else? All right, and that's it. And I guess we will be back later on this afternoon where Mike Brenner will do his usual early look at the Saturday card and give some picks before the Friday games we play.
Before we wrap it up, Pete, I'm going to throw up some of these comments. We're going to put them in, they're going to, right here, guys. Check out these comments from Twitter from these guys. They're unbelievable. This is what we do, and we do it for free. All right?
Yes.
We're the odds couple. We're coming to you. Bet responsible, baby, and beat that bookie.
Do your research before you bet. Check out our ratings guide to see which books have the best ratings and sign-up bonuses. Open up several accounts and shop for lines at sbrodds.com. Always be ahead of the game.